Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Stranger Things. This is episode 4, season 4. Hopefully, guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you'd like to watch today's video, the full video is available in the description. Just click that link, put the password in, and enjoy. So, last episode was pretty chaotic, to be honest. You know, we had the fallout of 11 hitting Angela in the face with a skate. She got arrested. She was taken to the police station. She was questioned. He was asking her stuff like, did she want to kill her? She's like, I don't know. He's like, what do you mean you don't know? Don't look like you got any remorse. Then she got fingerprints taken. She had a picture took. You know, she was getting sent to jail. She's been taken in the car. She's on a merry way. We started the episode with Dr. Owens, mate. He had like the general paying a visit. He was asking him about 11. He was saying he believes 11's alive. Dr. Owens was saying, you know, it's not possible. You know, she's dead. And he said, well, we've got information to believe that she's still here in Hawkins, and we can either do this the easy way or the hard way because we think you know where she is. Obviously, he chose the hard way. They've absolutely ripped his house apart. Didn't really find any information, but they left. And obviously, we heard on the comms, he was saying, mate, I want all communications from this guy from the past year investigated. Now, he's got like a SAT computer. He's still got information. He does know where 11 is. And he actually come and he broke her out on the convoy when he was getting taken, obviously, to jail. Now, he's obviously broke her out, took her to get some food, and he's kind of just explained the situation that's going on. He said, I know, mate, that you've attacked Angela, but we'll cover that up. No worries. Don't just forget about it. That is not even a problem right now. We've got a bigger problem on our hands. Obviously, VECNA's here. He says he's been having visions. He's had like a dream and it's not good, you know. He believes that 11 is pretty much the world savior. He said some people think that you're the destroyer. I believe you're the savior. I think the episode was called like heroes and monsters. You know, that was kind of the correlation. You know, some people think that she is the monster. Other people like him think she's the hero. And he said that even though that she's lost her powers, that he's got a way, a program, something that can help her regain them. And it's her choice. You know, he said all her life she's been kind of forced into doing what everybody wants to do. If she doesn't want to take part with him, it's her choice, mate. She can go back to her friends now, or she can follow him. And that is what she did, mate. She actually followed him, so it's very good. I'm going to be excited to see what's happening. We had, obviously, Nancy and Robin. They was working together to try and find more information on, you know, the disappearances, the deaths, the curses, you know, all this stuff. And what was interesting is they did find information about the first time this actually happened, and they were saying that the guy that got put in prison, the one that Eddie's uncle was telling her about, turns out he probably didn't kill his family. He said that he was possessed. His family, you know, was attacked by a demon. They all died, and he was left, kept alive, so to speak, as like a punishment because he tried to have like an exorcism on the house to get rid of it, and that was a consequence. And he's been locked away, and he's like 70 years old now. So that's very interesting because obviously it kind of fits with the present now, and we've seen it again. You know, you had Dustin and you know, Max and Steve and all that. They was trying to get additional information on what's happened to Fred and obviously what's happened to Chrissa. Why are them two? Why is it them? What have they got in common? Well, turns out they got the files. He was looking in them. There was like headaches, nosebleeds, bad dreams. You know, he was having like nightmares and terrors and waking up, all this crazy stuff. And it's exactly what Max has been suffering. And what's mad is at the very end of the episode, he just kind of went silent. Max kind of walked out into the corridor. We heard the clock ticking. We heard obviously VECNA shout Max, and then his eyes opened up and then boom, mate, the episode ended. So what a cliffhanger that was. Crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. If it's going off any information of the first two episodes, it means that she's dead, even though obviously I'm not going to believe that until I physically see it. And we still got obviously Hopper as well, mate. It looks like he is going to try to escape possibly this episode. He had his ankle attacked, so to speak, so he could slip it through the shackles and then obviously try and make his great escape in today's video or the next, I don't know, but I can't wait. Thanks for clicking on today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash the like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into episode 4 of season 4 of Stranger Things.
I'm sorry, I guess I'm having trouble understanding any of this.
We're not the ones in danger. Our friends live in Hawkins. My family lives in Hawkins.
And I'll work to contain the situation until 11 is ready. 11 trusted us. Now we're asking the same from you. For you.
It was here. Right here. It was so real.
It was like she was in a trance or something.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what Eddie said happened to Chrissy.
They both were having headaches. Bad headaches. Then the nightmares. And these visions, they kept on getting worse and worse. Been having them for 5 days. Looks like I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Dear Billy. Oh, interesting name.
Hey there. Is Lucas home?
Negative. Please tell him I've been covering for his ass for 2 days now. Each day of covering costs $10.
Do you guys understand any of this?
No.
Pretty straightforward.
So far, everyone VECNA has cursed has died, except for this old Victor Creel dude Nancy found. Any idea what she's writing?
So we called Penhurst Asylum, told them we'd like to speak with Victor Creel. We landed at 3 o'clock with the director.
Now all we have to do is charm him and convince him to let us talk to Victor. God, you have a Tom Cruise poster. You have a Tom Cruise poster.
That's old. It's just a...
Holy shit, there's a little ballerina in here.
Academic scholar. She's giving you an academic scholar vibe.
Do you know what's funny? Is it just shows how big kind of Tom Cruise is. You know what I mean? Or consistent. Because like right now, as recording this, Top Gun Maverick has been released. So like, still big box office draw back in the 80s on the walls, in the 2020s still probably on an old man's wall. You know what I mean?
Do not put too much hope into this dream. I have thought long about this, and I give you odds of success 100 to 1. Where do you want it? It's not my face.
This guy's well knows it. He's doing me head in.
If you keep staring at that, it's not gonna change.
Before the cops came, me and Elle, we had a bad fight. Maybe I should have said something. And if I would have said that thing, then maybe she'd want me there with her. Looks like it's gonna be up to us again.
It's true, innit, mate? Bring the band back together, innit?
I mean, we can't call Hawkins without alerting the military. Fine. Then we'll just have to go to them.
I mean, we don't have a car or money.
Then we'll hail ourselves a ride.
I know you guys are staring at me.
What? Sorry? Hanging out.
Nice to look at.
Thank you. Sorry.
If we go to East Hawkins, will this still reach Penhurst?
Of course.
If you think that I'm going to spend what is likely the last day of my life in the armpit that is Mike Wheeler's basement, then you're out of your mind.
The interesting thing is, though, right, that you have to keep remembering is that when they do hear the grandfather clock, they stay in the present where they currently are and turn like into a trance, don't they? So like when we did see her leave to go into the corridor at the end of the last episode, she actually didn't leave to go into the corridor. She was still sat in the chair as we seen, because they was like, yo, you know, in her face, like, are you okay? You know, like, well, what's going on? Well, obviously she went to the clock. So that is what we need to remember, that like when we do hear these things, she's still actually with them, but she's being possessed kind of in the head.
I can't breathe in this.
Oh, she looks well here.
But there is a protocol to visiting a patient like Victor. You have to put in a request.
The fact of the matter is, we did put in a request months ago and were denied. Because nobody takes girls seriously in this field.
Yo.
Is Yuri here?
You are day late. Yuri was on sightseeing trip to see polar bears. Bears got into plane and pulled him out of cockpit. I got you! You two seem very nice, very trustworthy people, but so did my brother. Before he stole my wife!
You never know how to take these people. Well, that's what he gets for being a nosy bastard anyway. At least he's been killed. Oh, that's a big explosion. Crazy American. That's what he's going to say.
Son of a bitch.
Do you reckon that, like, if somebody gets away, say like he's just on there, just leave him, nah, he's going to die in the woods, you know what I mean? He's going to die anyway, there's no way he's surviving. There's no point in us going out and wasting our ammo and our effort going after him, because they think that there's no plan. Do you know what I mean? Because they didn't really make an effort, they shot at him, but as soon as he went over that hill, nobody had no, like, mass, you know, like, what is it, like, nobody had any panic to like, oh, let's go get him, we've lost somebody. They're just like, yeah, whatever, he's gone. And that explosion was big, mate, honestly, it really was. I thought it was just going to be a little thing where it just pops a shed, mate, but it definitely took out like 5-6 people.
Alright, this better be fast, Mayfield.
20 seconds. I left some letters inside.
Letters, I don't understand.
With all the murders and everything. I promise that you'll get the letters out, okay?
Yeah, kind of giving you the vibes that she might actually be dying, do you know? That's what I'm kind of feeling. They're bigging it up a little bit. Oh, look at the darkness.
You think some leathers are going to make things right?
Whoa, 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 you alright?
I'm fine, just drive.
This is one of our more popular areas. The listening room, the right song, personal meaning can prove a salient stimulus.
Do you think it might be possible for us to speak to Victor alone?
Then we could really rub it in Professor Bradley's face.
Believe I know, Professor Bradley?
Brantley.
You've caught me in a rebellious mood.
He's going to go and contact his friend from the other school.
Have fun.
We're here because we believe you.
Whatever killed your family, we think it's back.
Packed already?
Yeah, I mean, I never really unpacked. The last few days,
You don't have to say anything.
I mean, you know, Max and Lucas and Dustin, they're great. It's Hawkins. It's not the same without you. I think it'll be easier for we're a team.
It's like he's going to cry. Look at him. He's loving it.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, through the windows? Oh, he got hit.
Fires, man, having a party, not inviting me, man. That's not cool. Oh my God, why is that guy on the gun?
The left person. See, it's mad, isn't it, mate? They want to get L that much that they're just willing to just take anyone out. Like, they just turned up and bang, 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 just shooting up that whole house. Could have hit all of those kids just to find out that L's not even there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it would have been a wasted journey. Well, it is a wasted journey. They've just lost a few men and they've just lost one of those coppers. You know, the guy went to get his pizza, wounded, mate. He got death instead.
But first I will call Enzo. If your friend is dead, I could save myself trouble and fuel.
I don't like him.
He's literally got to be freezing. Is that peanut butter? See, you kind of know that you should be safe in there then, because if that guy's using it to store his stuff, it means that a lot of people not go there.
Немного.
Oh, wow.
Оказывается, беглецы перши денег стоят.
Oh, what a dick. They always do it, don't they? Double cross you.
Стоит больше. Продажные надзиратели. Американцы. Те, которых разыскивает КГБ. Прощай, Энца. Don't worry. You will be reunited with your American boyfriend very soon.
I mean, 40k is not enough, is it? You know, clearly. So, it is true though. Imagine how much money he's made by telling the crook guard, that's obviously in the facility, finding an escaped prisoner and handing over 2 Americans that are wanting for, what do you say, the KGB. Mate, the guy's making absolute pure dough. He's took the 40k off them and he's probably going to make money off all 4 of those deals as well. So, I mean, that's the thing though. You should, like he was saying last episode, Hopper, when he said to the guard, you know, can you trust him? And he's like, well, he's a criminal. Do you know what I mean? You probably got a better chance of trusting a criminal than you have with like somebody who's never done anything before. And I have to say, that is probably true. Do you know what I mean? Like, what would you rather have? Somebody who's actually done something like this, who's done something against the law, who's been on the run a few times. Like, you probably got more chance of surviving than someone that's fresh and green and not really done anything. But it's mad how it's just like every man for themselves. You know what I mean? They have no sympathy for anyone. They don't care. They actively gloat as well. Do you know what I mean? Rang him up to tell him that, yeah, double cross you, mate, and they're coming to get you. Do you know what I mean? They have no sympathy at all, mate. The guy's just loving it and loving his money.
Lucas, please, just wait in the car.
Max, just wait.
I'm fine. It's fine as someone who's hurtling towards a gruesome death can be.
Just talk to me. I'm here.
Just wait in the car. This won't be long.
I know this is hard.
You don't know anything. I am still very much in hell.
But that is true. Would you rather die or be in this position? No eyes locked in the cage.
A new life. We had 1 month of peace in that house, and then it began. Dead animals, mutilated, begin to appear near our home.
Oh, we've seen the spiders come out the clock, haven't we? But,
This demon, it seemed to take pleasure in tormenting us. And though I had not a rational explanation for it, I could sense this demon.
just that happening, it would scare you. You'd be like, what's going on, mate?
Virginia first.
Imagine the kid seeing that.
I tried to get the children out, to save them. I was back to France, back in the war.
Crazy that, mate.
While I was away, the demon took my children.
He's still got his eyes for her. He's done it himself. Oh, he done it himself. Oh. It's a song.
Had a very interesting conversation with Professor Brand in my office while we wait for the police.
Right, my interesting question is, could the police do anything? Like, what have they actually done? So if I walked into somewhere and said, hi, you know, I'm this person, I would like to see this guy, and then they're stupid enough to let me in, and I've actually not, like, physically attacked anyone or done anything, like, could I actually get done for it? I don't know, like, I would say that, well, first of all, it's not really a criminal offence. What have they actually done? That guardsman stood at the end of that corridor the whole time, and he could just literally say, yeah, all they've done is stood at his gate and talked to him. Like, what is your big deal? That literally, that is all. Like, what is the big deal? They're going on like he's some crazy guy. He's been locked up in that cell. But, like, all I heard is just a normal guy. Like, literally, I didn't see anything crazy about him at all. Like, I would have thought that it was somebody, like, off the rocker, like, banging her head against the wall, like trying to attack these. Didn't even do anything. Just told his story. He seems like a guy that was actually alright. I'd care for his family, who's obviously attacked and put in this obviously hard place by VECNA, which is crazy, really. You know what I mean? If I lived in a house, right, and I had like one bit of supernatural stuff, I'd be going, I'd be gone. I mean, maybe a light flickering here and there, that's different, but if like radio started turning on, doors started opening and closing, that's enough for me, mate. See you later, alligator. Off skis. Get me a new police.
Dear Billy, I don't know if you can even hear this. 2 years ago, I would have said that's ridiculous, but that was before I found out about alternate dimensions. Ever since you left, everything's been a total disaster. Sometimes I imagine myself running to you, pulling you away. I imagine that if I had, that you would still be here. I think that maybe a part of me died that day too. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, they're watching her. They're gonna see her float. She's gonna get lifted. Oh, look at that, mate.
Matt!
Oh, something's wrong. You know, I think there's a part of you that wanted me to die that day.
It's not true.
That is why you feel such guilt.
It's time to join me.
Music. That's what they're saying. The music might do something to it.
Victor said the night of the attack, everything went on in the house, but he made specific mention of music. So maybe that's the key, a lifeline.
A lifeline back to reality.
Maybe they get Max in midair and she's about to get her bone snapped and then the music plays and she gets saved. Oh, let's get it, Ted Spade. Look, she don't want to die, look. It's got to be that one specific tune. Spiders again. Alright, it's getting intense, mate. It's getting close to dying here.
You belong here.
It's dead now. Haha, Ghostbusters, mate. One of them was in Ghostbusters as well. Yes, Mag. Oh, she's back. Oh, yo, that was some good shit, mate. Yo, I'm sweating, mate. Stinking like fuck, mate. Honestly, proper sweating. I even had to take my shoes off. Honestly, no joke. My shoes have been took off now. That was good, mate. That was honestly good. When that encounter was going, don't know if you see me, mate, I was popping off those shoes. I'm literally sweaty buckets here, mate. I was like, ah. It was well intense. Honestly, I really like it. I love it, mate. Honestly, I do love it when a story gets told and you proper get invested. You know what I mean? Like, they've done so well. It's just because it's like a good character that we enjoy. It's like when they use the side characters and stuff like that, you're not that invested. Like, if they died, he died. No, if it was like Angela, you'd be like, yeah, whatever's, mate. Kill her, I'm not bothered. But then when it's like someone like Max, you're like, oh, come on, mate. Literally, come on. That's what I was thinking the whole time. It's like, I thought that they was going to give us that little glimmer of hope. You know, like, they do that, don't they? Mate, they give you all these flashbacks and they dancing. You see all these memories with your friends. And she's running and he's missing her. And then as she's about to get through the rift, boom, something hits her and she's gone. And it's like, oh, God. Because I was just looking at her there thinking, don't you snap any of them bones in that body. That's all I was thinking the whole time. Because she was elevated and she had the song on and I was just like, don't do it. Don't do it. Give us a bit of hope, mate, you know? Now that she's kind of like survived, is that it now? Has she survived? Because we haven't seen him, yeah, VECNA, come back for Victor. You know, he's not come back and got him. So yeah, he's come and he's took out all his family and he's left him. And he said they left him because he thought it was like some sort of punishment for him. But, you know, maybe he tried to get him and he didn't, and he somehow survived. I don't know. But he was clever anyway. You see how everybody's worked as a team here? You know, you've got these guys on this side. You've got Nancy and I forgot her name now, actually. I like her as well. You got Nancy and everyone over there, and they're going for it. And they've gone in, they've interviewed him, they've got the information, they extracted it. Communication, boom, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you. Called it, she survived. Really exciting. And that's not even talking about what's going on with Elle and the people coming in and shooting up the house. And not talking about Hopper, mate. You know, the guy's actually managed to survive and run away. And then he's been tricked again, you know, when he's been taken. Crazy episode, mate. This one was a sick one. Okay, and that is going to wrap up today's episode. And what a crazy ending, honestly. Max is still alive. You know, the tunes helped. It made her, you know, I don't know what it done. It just helped her soothe her mind and helped her, you know, think of her friends and all these nice feelings. And, you know, VECNA was saying, this is what you wanted. You know, when Billy come, it's like, maybe you thought about joining me these times. And it might have been people who've had, like, I don't know, suicidal thoughts or something like that. And, you know, easy targets for them to kind of like go after. But I don't know, mate. Also know is that she looked like she's about to die and he teased me and he pulled me in and I was intense and I was sweating, and then boom, mate, she's back here in the arms of Lucas. That is what we want. So fantastic stuff, mate. It's the first person that we've seen survive. And, you know, I'm excited, obviously, to see how we go in the next episode because... You know, like I said, it wasn't just that crazy ending that happened here. It was just a good episode all around. Do you know what I mean? I don't even think we've seen Elle once. Or did we? I'm not even too sure. But also know it's like, obviously, Dr. Owen, he's obviously took Elle last episode and he sent some people here to protect Mike and you know, they're on a house arrest, so to speak, but not really. But they're in there, Mike and Will, they're chatting, knock on the door, pizza. Who is it? No, it's not. It's people with guns, mate. Boom, boom, boom. One of the guards are down. They come in, jump through the window, shooting, guns blazing all over the place, bullets dipping, ducking all over. You know, the mates come, the stoner, the one that works in the pizza place, is like, whoa, they're having a party, didn't invite me. Get to the car, mate, is that real blood? They're coming outside, go, mate, they've sped off. So I mean, that's madness as well. They're coming in, not messing about, trying to take 11 out. Obviously, we know that Dr. Owens got hurt, but you know what I mean? They didn't, and he was willing to kill every single person just to get her. Then obviously we've got Hopper as well, mate. Looked like he survived. You know, everything kind of, well, didn't perfectly go to plan, but it worked. You know, he managed to go inside of the shed or whatever. He was taking his shackles off. That nosy copper, whatever you want to call him, guard, followed him inside, caught him. They ended up having a fight. Managed to do so long not to press that weapon before he started strangling him. Bullets went all over the roof. People come to that location. He's killed him. Smart. He's lit, you know, he's lit like a dynamite. He's jumped out. He's gone running, mate. He's took a ski. He's gone up over the hill. That fence has blew up, killed about 5-6 of them, looked like it anyway, big explosion, and then bang, mate, he's made it to the city where obviously they had planned. He's gone, he's got the keys, opened it up, he's looked around the church or whatever's, there's clothes in there, there's magazines and there's peanut butter. He knows he's in the right place. That's where the guard sent him. And then, lo and behold, mate, they've been screwed over. Yuri has got the 40k, but he's also called the guards. He said, mate, you know, what's better? A guard that's obviously letting people go away, a missing prisoner, and 2 people that are wanted from the KGB or whatever's. Mate, why would I want 40k where I can have millions, pretty much? That's his thinking, and he's just literally done all of them in. So again, really exciting, because we did see all the guards come to that place, grab him and drag him back. So now it's going to be mad, mate. We've got Joyce, she's over there. We've got, obviously, Hopper is still... he's still captured, and then we've still got, obviously, like I said, all the crazy stuff going on with Elle, with Max, with VECNA, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, mate. This season has got me fully invested, and I can't wait. I'm going to watch the next episode, not going to lie. Can't go from this episode, not jump into episode 5, can we? So, mate, as soon as we finish this one, jumping into episode 5, and hopefully you guys are going to join me tomorrow when that gets uploaded. So thanks for clicking on today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like, it really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.